Welcome to the channel. My name's Mikhail. I am a full-time reseller. 2 years ago I made 2 YouTube videos and just stopped since then. I was not new to reselling, but I wasn't as knowledgeable as I wanted to be. And the 2 years have passed. I have grown my business significantly, and I really think that my knowledge can either help you improve your business or just show you some new tips and tricks that you might be able to use to benefit yourself. So in this video, I'm going to show you some of the orders that are going out from the weekend, along with going to a Goodwill and a couple local thrift stores with you. So over the weekend, I sold 40 items on eBay, 10 on Mercari, and 13 on Poshmark. I'm not going to pull all of those because that would take too long and it would be like a 30-minute video in its own. But I am going to show you some of the items that I sold. So let's get into it. This is my storage unit. It's 12 by 30. It's kind of, you know, a cluster of mess, but I know where everything is. I don't really use a SKU system, and I've had pretty good luck with it so far. So I know it's not for everybody, and most people prefer to use a SKU system. I just find it easier to do it this way. So let's get into it. So if you stick around my channel long enough, you'll find out that shoes are by far my favorite thing to sell. They're just very plentiful, and everyone needs shoes. So I went ahead and pulled some of the shoes I sold. Today is Tuesday for me. I did ship out stuff yesterday that had to go out, so I did ship out like an extra 10 pairs of shoes, but these are what have to go out today. Right. So I sold these New Balances. They are the 574. This model usually does pretty well. They are a little worn, just like a lot of these. I don't put much time into cleaning them. I just wipe them down, I list them as is, and I, sell them a little bit cheaper or mark it in the listing. So these Nike shocks are actually a very rare model of shocks. I paid $20 for them, but they ended up selling for $80. There's like none listed, none sold. These Anus. Anu is a fantastic brand to look out for. I love selling it. Great hiking brand. They sold very fast for $49.99. And I should say, everything that you will see today is free shipping. I do free shipping on all items, so it works for me. I calculate it into the price. All right, so another good brand is MBT. These are like Skechers shape-ups kind of, but MBT, they sold for $39.99. Some Cole Haans. If you find Vibram 5-finger shoes, buy them. They sell within 24 to 48 hours, always. They're hot sellers. For some reason, I don't know who would wear those. Some Solomons, and then a brand I never pick up, Clark's. I only picked them up because they're new with tags. Otherwise, they don't sell for me at all. But these sold for $39.99 free shipping, so not too bad. I usually don't pay more than $5 to $10 per pair of shoes, except for the shocks where I paid $20. All right, next thing going out, I sold this Carhartt vest. Carhartt's obviously a great brand to look for. Oh, it got a little dirty in storage. I'll have to clean that up, but no big deal. But yeah, it's a 4XL, which is why I bought it. I paid $15 for it, which is paying up for a vest. All Carhartt sells well, but vests are, the lower tier ones. But for being a 4XL Sherpa lined, I got $69.99 for it, free shipping. So, and it sold fairly quickly because now's the time of year to sell them. So. All right, next thing, I like to sell helmets because, they're 2 to 3 pounds, usually fairly cheap to ship, and they're plentiful. Not a lot of resellers pick them up, I've noticed. So in my bin of helmets, I sold this POC ski snowboard helmet. Anytime you see POC, they make bicycle equipment, ski, snowboard helmets, stuff like that. Pick it up. POC is like one of the high-end brands of protective gear. It always sells very well. It was on top because I listed it maybe 3 days ago, 4, something like that, but sold very quickly. All right, next going out is a pair of Dalbello Krypton ski boots. Krypton. I sell a lot of ski boots, as you can tell, and snowboard boots, because they do very well for me. And like I said, not a lot of resellers pick them up because I guess heavy, hard to ship, and they are very plentiful in my area. I have a massive ski resort here in my area. Very popular, very touristy, so come across these very often. I'm gonna put you down for a sec so I can find them. All right, here they are. Dalbello Krypton XR Pro. These sold for $100 free shipping with ski boots. Before you buy them, always make sure you can find the size on them, because sometimes they don't have sizes and they are really hard to determine. With these ones, you'll see it says 285. That means it's a size 28.5 Mondo point. That's all you gotta do when you put it in the title. They have Mondo sizing in the categories, and yeah, so I don't really know what size that comes down to in terms of 8, 9, 10, but people who are into skiing does know. So just look out for that. That's usually how you size them. If it says just 28, then it's size 28, but it usually goes, you know, mid to upper 20s and has a decimal point in it. But yeah, they sell very well for me. Like I said, not many people pick them up, and this is the time of year to pick them up. All right, next thing going out, I sold this Yamaha RX V661 receiver. I actually listed this last week. I paid $17.99 at my Goodwill for it. It is used, but it comes with a remote. It's complete with manual and everything. So I did get $120 for it, and shipping it's going to be about $30, $35. It's not going too far away from me, so not terrible, but yeah, still good profit for only $18. And actually right next to it is a printer that sold. I'm gonna have to put you down to grab it, but this was a huge boat. All right, another pair of ski boots going out. This brand is Head Ezon 9.5. They sold for $79.99 free shipping. Paid like $5 for them, so turned out to be a good. And another item that is POC branded. These ski goggles right here sold for $49.99 free shipping. Even with a light little scratch on the lens, still got some good money for them. Only paid $3 for them. Sold a Santa Claus, $39.99 free ship. Little vintage Empire blow mold. Paid $5.99 for it, and it sold within 48 hours for full price. All right, another great sale are these Black Diamond. These are yeah, Black Diamond ski gloves. I paid $20 for these, and they sold for $89.99. Free ship. They'll go first class. Black Diamond's another very, very good outdoor brand to look out for. They make jackets, coats, pants, climbing gear, anything Black Diamond. Buy it if it's cheap enough. And that's the last thing I'm going to show you guys. There's a bit more, but I'm going to pull them because it's a little chilly out. And after that, we're gonna head to a few thrift stores. I'm gonna insert a clip here that I filmed yesterday of a Facebook Marketplace buy I bought. But so in the meantime, watch that while I get this going, and I'll see you guys at the thrift. So I just picked up this deal off of Facebook Marketplace. I just wanted to throw it in here to show you guys. I thought it was cool. I paid $175 for everything. It is a lot of dinky cars, trucks, accessories, military vehicles, planes. I paid $175 for everything. Originally, the listing only had these in it. They listed it for $65, and I have sold dinky toys before, and they sold very well, very quickly actually. I only have one listed out of the big lot I bought left. And I looked up these planes from the photos. I saw each one goes for about $30 plus shipping. So I was like, okay, that's enough to buy this for $65. And then she messaged me saying she had all this too. And so she was like, $175, takes it all. I looked up this from the photo she sent me. I saw it goes for roughly, I think there's a bunch listed for $120. I think I can probably get $80 for it. I mean, this Caravan alone goes for $15 to $20. So I figured on average, $15 profit each for $175. Said the planes are $30 a piece. The tanks usually sell very well, very quickly. I could probably get $30 to $40 per tank. So not too bad for $175. All right, so I'm at Goodwill. So I only have one Goodwill in my town, but I'm also one of 3 resellers in the town. We have 7 thrift stores in total. Most of them are small mom and pop shops, but it's a very up and coming, kind of wealthy, expensive town of Bozeman in Montana. So with that being said, there's usually pretty good stuff in these thrift stores, even for being a small town. And luckily, since I'm only one of 3 resellers, not a lot of competition. First thing I do is head to the shoe section, because shoes are my favorite thing to sell. Some On Clouds for $9.99. A little dirty, but overall really good tread, so that's a huge score. Hokas are usually a great buy, but these have been here a while. They have some pretty big wear to them. Hey Dudes, no laces, $10, way too much. No brand. Wrestling shoes are usually a really good buy, but those are a little too pricey for me. I usually don't buy Stacy Adams, but I'm gonna look up this model because these feel really nice. They're $9.99. I have to look them up. Next to them are some bean boots, Gore-Tex, but too much heel rub on them, so I'm gonna pass. Alright, some Technica ski boots. I think they're $12.99. So $28.25. I'm gonna get those. Those are probably $75 to $100. Smith's an okay brand. Alright, some women's shoes. Fake Doc Martens. I found these Nike Torches for $9.99. Not bad. Clean them up. Alright, so she just put out these boots. These are Nike snow boots. I've never seen Nikes like these. They're $9.99. Have to look them up. Found another pair of Clouds on a new cart. Very good condition, $9.99. Not seeing too much more in the women's shoes. Alright, so I hate selling clothing, but I do because it sells and people spend good money on it. But one good brand I just came across is this Sims fishing vest. Even though it has that design on it, it is $6.99. I could still probably get $30 for it. Sim is a very good outdoor fishing brand. It's very common in my area because Sim's warehouse is located here, so I'm gonna grab that. All right, so I didn't film it, but right before I left, I decided to go check out the electronics again, and I'm glad I did because I found this Bose Wave radio for $9.99. Even if it doesn't work, I should still get like $40 for parts. So either way, it's a good deal. And then I found this massager. These always sell this time of year. I don't know why winter months do better, but I usually get 25 to 30 for these, and I only paid $3.99. So that'll wrap up this stop, and now I'm gonna head over to Rethink Thrift, which is the shop where I got that printer from, and see if we can find anything good there. All right, so this is not Rethink Thrift. This is Four Corners Thrift, but you know what? I figured I'd make it a thrifting day, make a full video out of today. I've got the inventory pulled. Goodwill, might as well hit up 2 more thrift stores, get a full video out of it. And I usually come here on Wednesdays because Wednesday's half off day, but I figured I'd check it out, see what they have today. La Sportiva Approach shoes, missing insoles. They're only $6. Some treadwear, but I don't know, for $6 I think that's worth it. Ooh, that's a score. Oh yeah, Under Armour. Under Armour combat boots are always a score. 20's kind of steep, but I think it's still worth it. Some Chacos, but for 20. Oboes is a really good brand, but a little too dirty. Don't feel like dealing with them. Merrell's, 12. Some Ultras for $6. Very dirty, but it's a good model. This one usually doesn't have too much in the hard goods. Budweiser beer tap. Not sure if it's worth $5 or not. I'll have to look it up. Alright, so I just left the thrift store. I spent $37 total. I did get everything you saw. So these boots, they are marked at $20, but I had a full stamp card, which gets you $10 off. So I'm just gonna say I paid $10 for them. I should be able to get $60 for those. These, a little dirty, a little worn. They'll clean up nice though in the washer, but maybe $25, and probably $25 for these as well. La Sportiva is a good brand. If they were a little bit better condition, I'd be able to get more. But, you know, people want good brand shoes, but not everyone can afford them. So they'll buy what we call beaters. Beaters, like Hoka's sell well as beaters. Just high-end brand stuff like that. Some people just can't afford to buy new, or are looking for an extra pair to have in case something happens to their pair. They'll buy a beater pair, and a little bit more worn, but they get them for cheaper, obviously, so it's a good deal. Even if Hoka's are in bad shape, I'll buy them depending on the price, because I usually sell Hoka's with bad tread, even like little holes, tiny holes that is, for $20 to $25 a pair, and they usually sell pretty quickly. So yeah, just because it's in bad condition, don't completely write it off depending on the brand. Right, rethink thrift. Just got to rethink thrift, and the ladies actually put aside a bag of GoPro accessories for me with a GoPro in it, and that's perfect. Chest harness and a bunch of other stuff I've been needing, so I'm gonna buy that for myself.
Okay, here comes baby.
Those are really good. Some Cole Haan boots, dirty, but those are probably $50, $60 boots. Oh, these are good. Adidas weightlifting shoes. They always sell really well for me. Some Solomon ski boots.
Alright, I get what you're looking at.
Maybe. I'm sit them down and think about it. Whoops. Some Nikes. Maybe. I think shoes are only $5 here if I'm not marked. Pair of Patagonia Capilene base layer leggings. Yeah, probably $20. They're only $4 here. Found these kids Keens. Kids shoes are $3 here. Should get $20, $25 for them. A bit dirty. They'll clean up. Alright, not a bad stop. Those ladies are always so nice. $29.99 for the bag of GoPro stuff. It's a little high, but they put it aside for me, and I could use the chest strap and a couple of things, and then sell the GoPro Hero 2 for $25. But these Adidas wrestling shoes I should get, sorry about the hand, should get about $50 for. And you saw the rest, so not too bad. I think this is gonna end my thrifting day. I am gonna head back home and do some shipping because I need to catch up on that for today. But yeah, thank you for tuning into this video. It's been 2 years since my last one, so I doubt the original 64 subscribers are even still there. But anyway, thank you. Please subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you in the next one.